Welcome to Kyalami. This is the final 2 rounds for the Bridgestone BMW Car Club Race Series. And this is where they're going to battle it out today. So we're going to see who's going to take top honours in this year's championship. So the guys are there early in the morning to prep their vehicles and make sure that everything is in top notch for today's racing. Safety is obviously the top priority for today. So let's hear from Bernard to see what he says about today's action.
Hi guys, it's our final event, round 8 of the Bridgestone BMW Racing Series, and it's also our 3rd track day for the year. We had to unfortunately cancel one during the year. It's quite a big event. We've got quite a lot of cars here today. We've got about 80 odd time trial cars, and we've got our biggest grid of the year, and I think for a long time, of 42 cars that's racing today. All the way from Class T, we've got a big group of about 10 or 12 cars, all the way down to Class D. All big groups. It's going to be a lot of fun today.
And we also have some very special cars from the Tony Viana era, some of the 745s, or both of them, and the 325i Shadowline, and some of the other cars, the Batmobile, the JPS car. Thanks a lot to the guys who had them brought out today.
Been racing with the club for many years, and it's as far as I'm concerned the best organized club. You can see at the entries today, 130. You become friends after a while. After so many years you become friends and you help each other and enjoy each other, and it's nice if somebody else wins. You know, there's no politics in this club. It's very nice. And obviously Kyalami is on everybody's bucket list, so we're lucky to be able to race here.
When we heard there was open spaces to come and race with the BMW club, we grabbed it with hands. Coming at Kyalami, I mean, it gives you a good indication of what the car can do, you know. The other tracks are a little bit too small for turbo cars, so with a track like this that you can actually really give it horns all the way around, it's a good testing session for me. So we're getting the car ready for next year.
So a lot of good action right here at Kyalami, a lot of the favourites coming here to play today. And also hot laps, a fan favourite for the day. So where you can pay about your 200 Rand, sign the indemnity form and make sure that we convert your frown into a smile in one of these fantastic Bavarian machines. They're going to whip you around the track. Make sure that you get a thrill of your life. Next time we on the track, make sure that you don't miss out on this action. Fantastic weather we've got right here at Kyalami, so we're going to see all action a little bit later on. But in studio we've got Bernard that's going to tell us a little bit about the time trial, fashion and the format.
Thanks, Gerard. Yes, we've got quite a number of classes. We've got about, I think it's about 14 different classes, mainly for BMWs. At the end of the day, we don't turn away people with other brands of cars. We welcome them to our club. It's one big happy family and we have lots of fun. We have race car classes, naturally aspirated turbo classes. We've got road cars, we've got classes for them as well. And we've also got for the non-BMW enthusiasts who wants to come with their track cars or their normal daily runarounds. We've got invitational challenges out as well for them. It's a championships on its own for the time trials, so you've got to attend at least 2 of our time trials and you qualify for the championships. So you get points for every round that you enter in the class that you enter. And obviously at the end of the year we tally them up and you might be awarded a prize at prize giving.
So this is round 8 and the qualifying sessions has been taking place already in the early mornings and everyone is ready to get into the action for round 8. Now let's have a look if we can chat to some of the drivers to see what their view is about for today.
Yeah, the season turned out well. Last two events weren't so good. I had some mechanical failures, but yeah, I think by default I actually won the championship. I was just consistent in my entries. A lot of the other guys didn't enter, were very, very competitive. They just had mechanical issues. I was just fortunate I could be consistent in my entries. And, yeah, it got me the championship.
Yeah, the season's been going well. We haven't done too much racing, but new car, driving the Judge again, my dad's old car. Crazy car to drive. The car's all over the place. Good fun. Hope we have a safe day. Have a good race.
So far, I'm leading Class D by 19 points. So I actually need 2 points to get the Class D category championship. So, but anything can happen. But overall, I'm doing my best to try and get a position overall as well. So yes.
Yeah, no, I'm very happy. Car's performing very well. I missed one race. Unfortunately, I'm not in the top 3. But I'm hoping to do well today and give some of the guys a good run for their money.
No, I've had a good year. I think really, you know, the two DNFs at Midvale weren't so great, but I'm lying third in the class and I think 8th overall in the championship. So yeah, I've had a good year. It's all about reliability and finishing the races. So yeah, next year, bring it on. Let's see what happens.
Well, look, I'm a beginner. It's my first season here with BMW and racing. So far, so good. The car's been going well and gaining experience as we're going along. Thank God the guys are great. You know, everyone puts in their effort and shows you and tells you what to do. But thank God, everything going well so far.
Yes, it's been a good season. Having one of the slowest cars in category, it's been a good change. Second in class, I think. It's been a good race. Unfortunately, a bad bump last race, but still beat him across the line, so it was good.
This is the first time back out with my Class C car, so I've been running my Class D car throughout the season, which has given me great opportunity to just get to know the ropes a lot better. And first time out with this one, I'm ecstatic, I'm happy, so I'm hoping to do good things today and just show that the guys that next year I'll be up there with them.
Look, on this particular day, particular circuit, I think we sort of need to play safe. There's going to be a lot of cars on the grid, full grid, so we need to be mindful of turn 1. But from there, just be careful and race hard.
It's been a great season. We started off with a new car in the Bavaria 0.0 racing team, and you know, we had to get used to the car. Last round here is always fantastic. It's a nice track, and so it's my first time out with this car, so I'm looking forward to it. And today I'm also taking out all my clients, so it's going to be during the time trial, so it's going to be an awesome day, yes.
So here we go, this is the first race, and let's have a look at the action. On board now with Paulo. Let's have a look at this action. Is he coming through? This is turn 1 now. Very strong cars now in front of him. Very hard on the brakes as they scuffle around.
And then we have Jan Everstein, our current champion from 2017, trying to go around Paulo there. Let's see if he can make it past him, but doesn't look like it. We're back now by Osby Joni in his biopool car.
And Oz's lost it, oh my goodness.
That was a big impact by Oz. And almost took out Craig Ball as well.
I think Oz is going to be out of this race. Yeah. Racing carries on, let's have a look here. Coming down the mineshaft now, we've got Paulo in the yellow BMW, in front now of Jan Everstein.
In his Bavaria 0.0 car, he's trying to chase down Paulo for the championships, but I don't think he's got enough points in the bag to catch him.
This is absolutely close racing right here at Kyalami. Now we're getting up to the main straight. Paulo still in front, followed by Jan Everstein.
And here we go to the mid-pack, where we've got some of the Class C cars and the Class D cars fighting it out there. There goes Alan in his beautiful 328, chasing down Nick. And I see Salvi, there was a puff of smoke coming from Salvi's car. I wonder what's going on there. As we go into the second last corner there.
Right, leading this pack is Craig Ball. And there's Amar Kutsia, also all the way from Cape Town. So let's look at some of the action further down the field. Now we're getting on board here with Trevor Long with the Roof Surgeon Big Boss Auto car, passing the Tribute car on the right-hand side. It's the Winfield car. Very late on the brakes, so he's very powerful, this car.
Trevor Long's been out of this car for a while. He's had it repaired for most of the year.
Oh, and he missed a gear.
And there goes the Viana car back past him again. Pity it's not the real Viana in the car, but Michelle Singh doing a sterling job with that Class C car. check at him going sideways there.
Is he going to pass him before he gets to Sunset? Yeah, plenty of power in this roof sturgeon car.
Back down the mine shaft, and here comes Lorenzo in the judge. Yeah, and Alvin Coetzee going for it. Is he going to make it? No, he doesn't. No, he shuts the door on him. Lorenzo carries on in the lead.
Kashnaiker right on his tail there. Those two are absolutely talented drivers, and let's go back to the action here now.
And here comes Andrew Dalton as well. He started at the back of the grid today. He had a bit of issues during qualifying. And here comes Willie Erasmus, hot on his tail. He's trying to catch Adrian Dalton. When Jan Everstein is pulling over, I think he's had a bit of bad luck. A puncture from the wreckage that Oz and JB Breert had.
This is going to be devastating for Jan. So there we see Mike Krobler in the M5 BMW right on his tail there.
He's Renew Smith. He's with his new car. He crashed his car a while back at Swartkops, and that's his brand new car.
Oh, sideways action right there from Andrea Cavalieri.
Andrea's driving an original production car today. That's a E46 330i, driven back in the day. And there goes Jimmy T in his yellow Big Boss Auto.
Right down the mine shaft here now. Oh, Lorenzo's lost a spot there. Is he going to hang on?
Alvain's taken the lead now with that X5 breathing Dragon. He's now changed the motor. No longer does it spit fire out the side of the car anymore as they're going to the second last corner.
On board here now with Rick Loureiro. This is also a new car for him. Now he's coming into the main straight here now.
Oh, sideways again there from David. If you can see there, he's lost his rear windscreen. It's shattered. Rick in that left-hand drive F30, also an ex-production car. We've got quite a number of ex-production cars in our lineup today. As he goes past Kashnaiker, oh, he's got a problem there. Something's happened with Kashnaiker. He's slowing down.
On board now with Trevor Long. Passing now Amar Coetzee.
As they get down the mine shaft, that's flat taps around there. These guys don't brake around there. They only start braking now into Crocodile.
I see there's also Lenny Henry Gobi there in the grey car.
Yeah, that beautiful Z4. It's had a bit of teething issues during the year, but he's getting that car right. Hopefully next year it'll be on top form.
I think he got it sorted now. There's the 325 IS again.
And yeah, we're on board with Trevor Long again in his roof surgeon M3 as you go around the last corner. But he's going a bit sideways. Oh, don't go into the wall, Trevor. As he gets overtaken again by Mark Coetzee as you go down the main straight.
So these guys are swapping positions all day long here, and it's going to be a very, very action-filled day today.
Back down to Class D, Alan in front. And here comes Matthew Wadley. He's been out of action for most of the year with back issues, and he promised me that he's going to be on top form. And true to his word, he's chasing down second place and he's after Alan. Is he going to make it past Nick? And he does. He's past Nick in that Turbo 328.
I think he had the better line there. Up the hill there goes Troy Cochran as well, also in the mix.
Jimmy T coming down the mine shaft, and here comes Alvain in the lead car. Oh, almost in the way there as Alvain overtakes him there in that corner.
This is close action right here at Kyalami. I think the checkered flag's going to wave for Alvain Steenkamp. And the checkered flag is out. Results up next. So Class T, Alvain Steenkamp, followed by Rick Loureiro, Adrian Dalton third place. In Class B, Paulo Loureiro, Jannie Breert second place, Willie Erasmus in third. Class C, Trevor Long, Shane Grobler in second, Mike Grobler in third place. In Class D, we've got Matthew Wadley, Alan Hilligen and Nick Macris in third place. Let's hear from the drivers.
Exceptionally happy. We had an exciting race between Shane, my son, and Neil Reynolds. Amazing race, swapping positions, having lots of fun.
We were in a good race up in the front. I went through the S's, the car just got a bit sideways, brought it back, and then I was too short of the next apex, went through the kitty litter, and then unfortunately with these cars carrying a low splitter spoiler, I just frumpled it up and pulled it under the car. I watched the temperature was still good. I thought I'd still be in it, and as soon as I came past the pits, I just went to 95 and I knew, pull in. So, but that's racing, we'll fix it, we're back.
Yeah, I picked up some debris and got a puncture on the rear. Very unfortunate, so I'm afraid that's a DNF for the first race. But we'll come back fighting in the second race. Luckily, not a lot of damage. I pulled off quite quickly, so Yeah, unfortunate. There was carnage in one or two turns there up there, and I think I picked some debris up from there.
As the guys are getting ready for the second heat of the race, let's see who's missing of the grid. Bernard Kenny out there.
Yeah, there's a few that have gone missing. Oz crashed in race 1, and then we have Anthony Marks who didn't race in race 1 at all because of engine problems in practice, and unfortunately he's now lost his championships lead to Paulo Loureiro. And we've got a car stuck on track there. It looks like Sean Lamprecht was getting a push there from Manny, and he's off again. In a little 318 turbo. That's a powerful little car, little 318 in Class B.
Right here, the race starts now. Let's see the action all the way here from Kyalami Grand Prix Circuit.
And a great start there also from Steph Martinelli, who hasn't been around for a while. Hopefully he'll be back next year. We're on board again now with Paulo Loureiro in his combined racing 328. Oh, down the middle. Great move down by Paulo Loureiro as he takes a few places there into turn 1.
Is he going to hold on to those places? Let us see as he go into the next corners. Yes, it looks like he's going to hang on to those places, and Paulo means business today, let me tell you that.
Back to Trevor Long in the Roof Surgeon M3 as he tries to chase down that powerful M5. Is he going to take him? It looks like he's going to take him. He's going inside, and he's got Mark Robler. I think he's got Mark Robler as they go through Sunset Corner. No wonder they call it Sunset. Look at that sun in their eyes. Hopefully they can see as they go through their corner.
Side by side action right here on Kyalami. This is where the action happens. Are we going to see 3 cars through this corner? Oh, and look at how they're swapping the positions around to see who's going to battle it out.
Alvain lost a few positions there. He's gone now back down into 3rd. We're back on board with Rick. Looks like he's having a cracking time. So is his windscreen. As we go into the last corner, chasing down Cash Naika.
Let me tell you that Cash Naika car is sorted today. And here they go. Rick Loureiro, there followed by Alvin Steenkamp.
Now here's the Brad Pack. Class C and Class D cars all going into Crocodile. Let's see what happens here. There's about, 2-3 abreast there. There goes Adrian Dalton also coming back. He started in pit lane today in race 2 as they go around the second last corner.
And there's Craig Ball again, and he's having a ball today.
There's a yellow flag in the corner of the picture. What's happening? There's Salvi. Something's wrong with Salvi's car. A lot of smoke coming out the rear wheel there.
I tell you, that car's not in a good place there. This is going to cause some serious trouble right where he is.
Safety cars out. Safety cars out. Renew Smith and Salvi have had a coming together, and Renew Smith's in a bad position on the track. Hence the safety car coming out.
I guess now we just have to wait for the restart. And here we go. The start is good. Action about to happen again. Close action racing. Now the pack is together again, and they have to battle it out to stretch out that pack.
What a sight. Do you guys remember back in the day with the Tony Viana and Mark Briggs battle? It looks like it's going to be the same thing, except it's a yellow BMW this time. Mish Singh in that 325 IS. It's a beautiful looking car as he goes up into the second last corner.
Let me tell you, he's holding nothing back in that car, and it pulls out all the stops.
And here goes Cash Naika. He's got a nice gap over Alvain Steenkamp, who's trying his best to catch up to him.
Right, now come the action.
The Brat Pack, Class D. Matthew Wadley trying to catch Alan Hilligan.
All right, and here's Paulo Loureiro. And he's going to take it. He's taken him. Faisal has to settle now for second place there. Look at that close action. Everyone is on everyone's tail there. No one gives in. Absolutely no one. This is close racing. Here comes Craig Ball in the red BMW.
And he's closing down on Sean Lamprecht as the fire comes out of the 318 turbo as they go around Crocodile. Oh, looks like he's got a bit of a problem. He's waving him past. Something wrong with that little 318 turbo. But he seems to be picking up the pace again.
Right, here comes Alvin Steenkamp. He's going to left Colin van Son. This is our club chairman. Checkered flag out there. Alvin Steenkamp takes Class D, and Class B taken by Paulo Loureiro. Class C, first place there goes to Trevor Long. Craig Ball in second place. Class D, Alan Hilligan and Matthew Wadley in second place there. Celebrating beautiful racing.
And as we draw close to our 2018 season, we're going to have a look at our results, overall championships and classes. And in Class T, David Kutsia with 68 points, second Dino Familiaros, and third Lorenzo Gualtieri. In Class A, Rick Loureiro with 54 points and second Devin Robertson. In Class B, 119 points, Paulo Loureiro first, second Jan Everstein and third Willie Erasmus. Class C, Anthony Marks in first, second Shane Grobler and third Neil Reynolds. Class D, Alan Hilligan with 114 points, second Nick Macros and third Troy Cochran. And our overall championships, in first, 119 points, our champion Paulo Loureiro, second Alan Hilligan and third Anthony Marks.
So yeah, 2019 we're going to start off at Red Star, which we missed this year, on the 9th of Feb. And we're planning 4 track days with our race series and another 5 race series events with inland championships throughout the year. We once again will have, like I said, Red Star, we'll have a Pakisa weekend, we'll have Swartkorps and Kyalami again, probably this time next year for track days.
From all of us right here at the BMW Car Club, we would like to wish all families a fantastic festive season and a happy 2019. Thank you to our sponsors, and they are Bridgestone, Bavaria 0.0, Auto Bavaria, Viking, Mean Wraps, Les Aveux, Big Boss Auto, Roof Surgeon and Westpac Lifestyle. Follow us on Facebook, BMW Car Club Gauteng, and let's see if we can see you next year in our club race series.